Look at any note in your wallet. Really look at it. It is paper, cotton, ink, and a number printed on the front. On its own, it is worth almost nothing. You could not eat it. You could not build with it. It would barely keep you warm. And yet, you can hand that piece of paper to a stranger and walk away with food, fuel, medicine, or an entire day of their labor. How is that possible? How does something worth nothing buy something worth everything? The answer is stranger than you think. Money does not actually exist, not the way you believe it does. Let us go back to the beginning. Before money, humans traded directly. You have grain, I have a goat. We swap. This is barter. And it has a fatal flaw. For a trade to happen, both people must want exactly what the other has at exactly the same time. If you want my goat but I do not want your grain, the deal collapses. Barter is slow, clumsy, and limiting. So humans invented a workaround. A middle object that everyone agreed to accept. Shells, salt, cattle, eventually metal coins. The genius was not the object itself. The genius was the agreement. Everyone decided this thing has value, so everyone would accept it. That agreement is the entire foundation of money. For centuries, that object was gold. Gold was rare, hard to fake, and did not rot. Paper money came later, and at first, every note was a promise. A piece of paper that said the government holds real gold for you, and you can swap this note for it anytime. The paper was just a receipt. Then, in the 20th century, that link was quietly cut. Country after country abandoned the gold standard. Today, almost no currency on earth is backed by gold. So what is your money backed by now? Trust. Nothing else. The paper in your wallet has value purely because everyone around you agrees it does, and because a government declares it legal. That is called fiat money, from the Latin word meaning let it be done. It has value because we say it does. Full stop. And this is where it gets genuinely strange. Because most money today is not paper at all. It is not coins. It is numbers on a screen. And those numbers are created in a way that sounds almost impossible. When a bank gives you a loan, you might imagine it takes cash from a vault, money that other people deposited, and hands it to you. That is not what happens. When a bank approves a loan, it simply types the amount into your account. That money did not exist 1 second before. It was not taken from anyone. It was created right there out of nothing as a number on a screen. This is called fractional reserve banking, and it is how the vast majority of money in the world comes into existence. Banks do not lend out money that already exists. They create new money every time they make a loan. Most of the money in your country was born this way. Not printed, not mined, typed. So step back and look at the whole picture. The coins are tokens we agreed to value. The paper is a promise no longer backed by gold. And the numbers, which make up most of all money, are created from nothing by banks every single day. The entire global economy runs on a shared story. A collective belief so strong that billions of people organize their lives around it. It works as long as we all keep believing. And when belief collapses, as it has in country after country throughout history, the money becomes worthless overnight. Not because the paper changed, because the story did. So the next time you check your balance, remember what you are really looking at. Not gold, not wealth, not even paper, just a number and a story we all agreed to believe.